Alright, this is the Giantex 40 quart cooler, and I'm going to do a review on it before I send it back. I bought it on eBay, a company, Costway. I think they import these from China. They import a lot of stuff from China. This is supposed to be a well-made, higher-end hard ice cooler. I needed something top of the line because I'm traveling across the country in my van, and I have a fridge, but I need a cooler also that I can throw ice in when I stop at hotels and stuff, and just have extra drinks, meats, to barbecue, stuff like that. So the main reason I got this thing was the price. It's pretty cheap. I think it was about just under $150. And when I saw the construction of it, it said it was the single plastic construction where they make them almost kind of like kayaks, and that it was 2 inches of insulation. So I thought, okay, if it's at least 2 inches, I'm looking for 2 to 3 inches. That works. So right off the bat, the first thing I don't like is the seal. It's about the seal, and it's about how thick the insulation is all around and the quality of it. The seal, to me, just kind of sucks. You see how thin this is here, and you see how thick all the way around this is. It's just a small little area is kind of hitting it. Then you have on the outside part, I wish there was more of a solid piece all the way around. You see all these holes. I mean, there's between here and there, there's like nothing. Between here and there, there's like nothing. The inside part of here, I hate this top in terms of it going all the way further in. And this piece should come out more to kind of go into this area. You see this goes down like almost an inch, and this is like barely, it just doesn't make sense. Why not engineer it so it fits all the way around? So the seal on it, I don't think is going to be that good at all. These pieces, the black plastic things here, they feel real flimsy. It's a different type of plastic than is used on here. So again, the seal, I just really don't like. I'll close this, and you'll kind of see, there's this gap in there. Again, there's not much insulation between the top there, the top here. This entire back corner here, I don't know, it's gone. I guess so it can roll back into it. This was obviously for sealed with foam. Again, you get a lot of gaps here, just for no reason. The next thing I hate, I thought it'll be the big. The next one I hate is this top. I wish this thing was solid. Why does this thing go further down and you lose insulation here, and on this top piece here, you lose way more insulation? The top already here, just so you can kind of see it, I'll measure it. Top already is right at about 2 inches. Okay? But it goes in here, and then it goes in further here. So it's not 2 inches. It goes in almost an inch on this side, and then as far as this top, it goes in 2 big levels down on all 4 corners, on the center. So I don't know why I do that, because if you advertise 2 inches thick, I want it 2 inches thick all around. I don't want it 2 inches thick in one little spot that doesn't matter. You're not doing the job of the insulation. So here's the third thing, and this is the biggest thing. Again, I'm expecting this to be 2 inches minimal all the way around. Maybe on the side, on the corner here, it's like 3 inches or whatever. Measure the front side here. Do I give them credit for this? Because, do I measure from there, or do I measure from there? Because this is the weakest point. I'm always looking at the thinnest point. That's how thick it is to me. So if I go from there, it's 1.5 inches. Go there on the front. Again, this is the thickest part. It is, my camera's not zooming well, but it's about 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches. It's definitely not 2 inches. It's definitely short of the 2 inches. When we go here to this point, you see it's about 1.25 inches, which is really about right, because what they do throughout this whole top thing is they make it thicker just on the very top. So, heat rises, cold air goes down. You want it to be thicker on the bottom part. It just gets thinner, and then at the very bottom it gets even thinner the whole way across there. it seems also like it does maybe come in a little bit of an angle, maybe not. Maybe that's a perfect 90 on the bottom, but it just doesn't make any sense. The sides here are even worse. The sides look real thick, but when you look at the actual side here, you'll see that most of it is going in. I mean, way in. So if we take measurement and we go all the way from there, you'll see it's at about 2.5 inches almost, right? But then if we actually measure it, again, you can see right through the, completely to the bottom there, it's about 1.5 inches. Nope, 1.25 inches. But again, even this piece here, this plastic, it goes in a little bit even more. You can kind of see that? I don't know. But, so yeah, so realistically, it's 1 inch. It's not 2 inches, it's 1 inch. And it's 1 inch on most of it. And that's why I'm kind of disappointed in this cooler. Made in China. And as far as putting ice in it and doing that whole test, leaving it outside, it says 11 days. I highly doubt it. They could engineer this thing, make it a lot better. I mean, all it is really a press that they're making and just churn out a bunch of these. So that's my review if you're thinking about buying it. I don't know. I bought it. I'm not very satisfied. I am probably going to return it or ask for some kind of discount or something, but I did not get a 2-inch thick all the way around insulated, you know, hard top of the line cooler. The final thing I guess I'll show, I don't know, I just kind of thought this thing was flimsy. See, I did about 2.5 turns on this and this thing comes out, but I think it's all about the pressure on the sides. This is the little plug that comes in there. There's a hole through it. This is just a piece of cheap rubber. It's a white rubber, it's not plastic. And you just see, even it's like halfway in there now. I mean, it's in there, it's threaded in. I can't pull it out, but you see all the play and everything in it already. So that is my review.